Welcome to Spiral Back Review. This is the 8th grade review question, number 5 out of 5. Okay, so let's go ahead and read this one. A diagram of a pond in Paul's neighborhood is shown. Paul notices the shape of the pond is somewhat like a triangle. He claims that he can approximate the perimeter of the pond without doing any measurement of the actual pond on the diagram. What assumption would Paul have to make in order to justify his claim? All right, let's see what Paul's thinking here. Oh, it does kind of look like a triangle. In fact, it looks like a right triangle. So I think Paul's assumption is the pond is shaped like a right triangle. Okay, so using the Pythagorean theorem, which is a squared plus b squared, if you had enough room, you could even write that Paul's going to use the Pythagorean theorem. Remember, our hypotenuse is the c, the longest sides, and our legs are a and b, and those are interchangeable. So I'm going to go ahead and show my work here. So 80 squared plus 125 squared equals c squared. Go ahead and substitute my numbers in. Luckily enough, I get a calculator. So that's 6,400 plus 15,625, and that equals c squared. I add those two together, and I get 22,025 equals c squared. Then, luckily enough, I have my square. The inverse of a square is a square root. And luckily, I still have my calculator up, and c equals 148. But I'm not done, right? Because the question asks, how can he approximate the perimeter? So perimeter says I add all the sides together. So I have 80 plus 125 plus 148. When I add all those together, I get an answer of 353 yards. So I want to make sure I show all that work. I did a lot of this in my calculator, but remember to show your work. Whatever you put in your calculator, let your teacher see it on the paper so they know what you're thinking. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to that next slide here. All right. You're going to go ahead and have time to try one on your own, and I want you to show all your work. So here it is, a few extra steps in here for you, but Tom is looking at a map of a theme park. The map is laid out in a coordinate system. Tom is located at 2-3, the roller coaster is located at 7-8, and the water ride is located at 9-1. Is Tom closer to the roller coaster or the water ride? Justify your answer. So remember, just hit pause and stay on this as long as you need to. Have a good day.